Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor and today I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Aries. If Aries is your solar, lunar, ascendant / rising sign, then this is a message for you. All right, let's get started. And so our card is the Death card, but don't worry. This often just means it is the end of something that does not serve us any longer. So not a bad thing after all. Okay, let's see what these tea leaves have to say. And so, if you haven't subscribed, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. And it is free to subscribe. Okay. Now, so let's look at, I want to look at this one. We have a person who looks like they're balancing on one foot. Okay, they're kind of, whatever this is, they're balancing on top of it. And you can see the body and the head is right here. There's also a bird sitting right here. And we have a kind of a plant or flower growing out of the back of the person who is balancing. So I think and I feel and I believe it to be true. It seems like you've gone through this period of time where it has really just been the great balancing act, just trying to, get everything all together on the same page, trying to make optimize all of the hours of your day that you can. Just so much going on, busy, and I think it's been like this for quite a while. But I do believe, even through it all, which it feels like a lot, overwhelming, you still have always stayed growing. You've always continued to do all of the things that you can to enrich your life, enrich yourself, continue your ever education in life, to have good relationships with your loved ones, your family members, maybe at times taking, personal space and time. But we're talking about an Aries, so often you are giving so much of yourself to so many people in your work life, in your family life, and the things that you have to get done just to kind of maintain your household and so on. But I feel like you've never stopped growing. And as you get into this period of time that is coming up, that is maybe already taken hold in your life, and I see this bird here. It looks like maybe a crow. And I feel that there has been a slowdown in things. And I think that there has been kind of a little death here and there. Not death in the sense of somebody transitioning, but I do think that parts of your life have changed fundamentally. If that has been something you've wanted, or hi, Titi. Now you gotta go because you really just aren't listening tonight. I don't want you pulling down my tablecloth like you did last week or whenever that was. But I do think that, things have changed if you wanted them to or not. Maybe the end of a job, beginning a new one, maybe kids growing up, leaving the household, the end of a relationship, or, maybe you have decided to move and you are kind of leaving behind the old things. And, I think it's something fairly substantial. But, where it has been difficult in a lot of ways, and especially emotionally, I think that's the big thing. I think that you have found a sense of deep fortification of self. And I think that, interestingly, this has led you to thrive more than you have in a long time. I think that these are maybe things that you held on to longer than you should have. And this is maybe like a job, right? You stayed at a job because it's the job you've had and you're pretty good at it, right? And you feel comfortable there, but there wasn't really room for growth, and maybe the pay wasn't great, or, the work environment wasn't superb. But you were comfortable enough. And then when that didn't work out, you were kind of forced to do something else or find something new. And although that's really scary and there's, a lot of uncertainty there, I think that it has allowed you to dream different dreams, maybe go a different direction, try some things out. And, I think that this is ultimately kind of, like if you can imagine like a train, an old steam train, getting going, right? It's kind of chugging along, and it's not going too fast, but it's starting to gain momentum, and it's going faster, and the little wheel and that thing, that thing is going faster and faster. And I could see you really just, cruising and having lots more energy, confidence, and vision. I think there's a lot of, it's like all of a sudden you can see where you feel like you've maybe just been kind of underwater without even realizing it. Okay, let's see. What else do we have going on here? We have a moon, which makes sense. It's the full moon right now as I'm doing this reading. We have an E and an A right up here. EA. I'm trying to decide. I want to look at this over here. Okay. So I see kind of, it looks like the Empress. And I feel like there's somebody standing right face to face. And I feel like there's somebody... I feel that there's somebody that, maybe even just like one person in your life. And I feel like this is almost like a good friend or spouse, maybe, or somebody that you have feelings for. And it feels like they really see you for that kind of Empress energy that you are, but they meet you on a level plane. Like the energy is matched. And I feel like it's like you can just totally be yourself with this person. They just see you for who you are and they embrace you. And I feel like this is, it's such a rare thing in life when we have people like this. And when it comes along, especially as we get older, it's something that is very special. And so I think that this is really, quite a meaningful bond that you have. And I think that this is something, that is definitely worth exploring, this friendship, this relationship. I feel like it's really, it's almost like being like when you have that clarity all of a sudden and you're like, I've been underwater all this time and I didn't even realize it. But it's like when you've been going through life and, yeah, you have your family and you have your friends and people at work that you know, and you get along with everybody, and you can talk and chit chat and joke and all these things, but you don't necessarily get to that deeper place, right? That you don't really get to talk about the things that you are experiencing spiritually or thinking about, philosophically, existentially. And then you have this person who you feel like you can be brave with, who you can just show them who you are. And they accept you, without any judgment. And you do the same for them. And that kind of connection is, it is so, so rare. And, but I think that it is something that is super profound. It is also something that we don't have to do. It doesn't have to be with a physical, corporeal person in a human body. This could be an interior intelligence. This could be a deity. This could be something that you have created within active imagination, some kind of companion, the beloved, and so on. Now, we also have a ram over here. So I really feel like you are very activated in that Aries energy. And I also see we have the hummingbird down here, which tells me you're busy. You're busy in your mind. You are coming up with all kinds of ideas of things you want to do. You are implementing some of those ideas. You are, really multitasking quite a bit. And so I feel like there's just a strength that you have, and it is growing. And I feel like more than ever in your life, you just feel so comfortable in yourself. And that's wonderful. That is truly wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and look over here. Okay, so we have a little tree. We have some kind of lizard. Are you going somewhere tropical? If you are, take me with you. It looks like going to an island here. So I do feel like there's maybe a sense of either, going away physically on a vacation or a trip of some kind. Or I think really kind of, really advocating for yourself to have that time that you need for yourself, to go on kind of a mental vacation, to maybe look at your list of things that you have to do, all of the things, all of your priorities, all of your responsibilities, and finding somewhere where you can kind of put some things on hold so you have time to just do what you want to do. And I think it's important for a recharge. Every once in a while, we need to do this. Even if we're not, we're still working, we're still, taking care of, errands and whatever else we have. But within those days, finding little blocks of time where you can do something that is special that you want to do, uninterrupted, hopefully, fingers crossed, right? Because we all need that. We all do. Definitely. Okay, let's see. We have the Mary Magdalene Oracle cards, and these are from Megan Watterson, and they are illustrated by Moonjube. I'm going to go ahead and just flip through here real quick. Okay, and it says, remembering I know who I am. Remembering I know who I am. Yes. Every time I see this one, I'm like, I just love it. I love all of them, actually. Let's do another one. I like the, well, I don't like, I love the collage style on here. And it says, soul work. I am in service of love. Yeah, these are so beautiful. If you can see them, kind of. They're really pretty. Okay. All right, Aries, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always such an honor to be able to bring these messages to you. If you would be so kind as to like the video, it really does help the channel so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. It is free to subscribe. And if you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I love reading them. I love hearing from you. And if you have a small business or a channel yourself, go over to the community section on the channel here. And there is a post at the top. It is for you to comment the details of your business or channel so that you can share them and get some free advertising space here. I know a lot of people kind of go through them and look at them. I've done this post before, and sometimes there's a lot of different people posting on there. And hopefully you can get some new subscribers or customers, or connect with people, find some services that maybe you're looking for. Also, and shout out to my husband, Paul, over at Dove and Serpent Tarot. He has the same posts up. He has many more subscribers than I do. So if you want to go over to his channel and post it on his community post, please do, because there are tons of people over there as well. And yeah, we both feel very passionately that you all support us. You spend this time with us. You all are so kind and lovely and so generous with your sharing and so on, that, we really want to support you as well. So if you have something to share there, please do. Okay, I'm going to say I love you. Good night. I'm going to bed. And we'll talk in a few days. So take care of yourself, Aries.